SD, what's up, bro? Pop out this chat real quick. Hold me beer. What's good, bro? Many eras. What's good, bro? Still tripping. What's good, bro? Chris, what's happening? Could KZ Akpala be the one that got away for the Heat? Bro, shut up. He's on the Kings, bro. Oh, man. This is amazing. Look at this. This email is like, what does the email say? How to identify the number one problem in your mix. They're going to teach you how to identify the number one problem in your mix, why you need to think objectively about production, and how to produce your best mix with less plugins. I guarantee you they're going to say the same thing I've been telling you guys forever. You got to turn your vibes down. You got to turn the tunes down. You got to turn the drums down. Turn everything down. Headroom sounds amazing. So we out here. If you guys are on the if you guys are on the you guys are on the cmpkits.com mailing list, you should check your email. You just got a email with Dropbox links that's gonna have the 10 free samples that I'll play for you guys here. That I'll be cooking up with today. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't dropped a sample pack on CMP kits all year. I had I think back in like December of 21, I got approached by some people who needed some stuff for placements, and I had been like working exclusively on those opportunities, and I wasn't putting sample packs out. Everything I was doing, I was sending out. That's not to say that like I'm giving you guys like leftovers or mids or no shit like this. But I have a thing where, you know, if I start with you at the top of the year and nothing's out by third quarter, then it's going on the site. So you guys are going to benefit from that. This is like, imagine, right? This pack is, imagine if, you know, somebody approached you and they were like, yo, we're going to catch one. I manage these producers and I manage these rappers. The way that you would approach making those samples is the way that I approach making these samples, right? So I got you guys a 50 pack. It's called Project 7239. It's coming out next Friday. So check your email. I released a video yesterday where I was just going through these samples real quick, and I added the Dropbox link there. So you know, you download it, and if you like the vibes of the samples, There's 40 more where that came from. I'm not doing. I kind of switched up the way that I'm doing packs now. I don't and I don't know. You guys talk to me. Tell me what you think. Like making samples and then doing the stems folder. It's just I don't think anybody really like. I don't think anybody like really runs off with the stems. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like people will buy the stems because they want to know like how you how you make it. You know what I mean? But they don't really like cook up with the stems. And kind of the way I'm gonna show you guys when I play them here. The way that I've been making my stuff is instead of like because I make beats too. I don't just make samples. So the way I've been making my stuff is, you know, the first 4 bars, I'm gonna play you the whole loop. It's gonna have the bass in it, right? And that way you could kind of get like a vibe of it. It's a nice full sound. And then as we go through, I'm gonna be breaking it down and stripping it back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have that section without the bass. That way, because I know like a lot of people when they use it, that's the main reason why people get the stems is because they want to get rid of the bass or if there's drums in it, right? So it's not like if you guys get like weekly samples from sample makers that do that, you'll notice like some of their loops have like the 808 in it, so it's not like that. But yeah, like moving forward for my specific packs, you're not gonna see like advertised like, oh, it's the compositions with the stems, because I'm gonna arrange them in a way where, dude, you don't need the stems. So in the pack, I added this guy, which this is a bonus because I really want to hear somebody make a beat with this sample. This is from a pack called Slide that I released a couple years ago, but I'm just like, yo, I haven't got a beat back with this. By the way, all like all of this, because I made these. This is all like my work throughout the year. So all the guitars on here, these are actually all like my struggle guitar. No no ample guitars were harmed in the process of making this stuff. So like Henry, that's why when you listen to this, it sounds the way that it does. Um because it's all like this whole pack is all just like it's all OB6 Prophet 10, OB6 Prophet 10, and then my POS guitars back there that I'm playing. Turning the tempo down super slow and then speed it up and time stretching it so it makes sense. But that was one of the things, because when I was sending these samples in to my bros, I was just like, bro, everybody's got analog lab. How is my shit gonna sound different? And I went I leaned in heavy to the analog lab. So one of the producers that I was sending these to, he's an MPC based producer, right? So when you look at my packs, I think I said this in the last stream. When you look at my packs and you see something in a lower scale, like a B C D, you know, pitch those up. That's I made that with intention, right? So you can I made these so that you can pitch them up. Well, pitch and period, right? So you either pitch them up or down. Set your auto chop to half a bar if you use the tempo that I have laid out in the actual file, and you're gonna be able to like work in a sample based workflow really, really, really fast. And then if you're more like like on the trap vibe, like bro, like when Travis Scott comes out, all these samples are gonna make a lot of sense too. But like you could just loop it, pitch it, halftime it, whatever you want to do. So I like this one. And let me show you what I mean, right? So I got my grid set to halftime, or to a half a beat, right? Just go ahead and throw these in inside sample one and hit follow song tempo. Pitch it up 3 semitones. We'll get this guy out of here. Right. Yo, I'm so happy right now. My fader port broke, and I was like, "Yo, man, I don't buy any more shit for the rest of the year." And so I was using my Atom, and dude, not having my fader was just And I'm so happy I have my fader back. Makes me so happy. Yo, where did my all right? Let me get this guy here, gain stager. Right. It's definitely the little things, Rumothy. Yeah. So that's kind of what I was going, like, to be able to do stuff like that, right? Pitch it up and just take it and run with it. Um and what I was getting into was I was taking, cuz I've been like a big advocate of like advising you guys, especially if you're trying to work with people, like if you're trying to work with people and give voices on your beats at any level, you know what I mean? Because artists, they have a tendency to look at what's going on in music, and whatever's being released, they see them, like artists see themselves as part of like the industry. That's how they see it. So when they see, certain trends, they don't a lot of them won't have a tendency to try to go left and create their own trend because they don't consider themselves to be big and influential enough to do it. So they'll want to stick with inside the trends, right? That's why every girl rapper has got a 2000s flip. Um, and just like based on the cycle of music, that's the way everything's going. The defining characteristic of the 2010s was halftime and gross beat and pitching stuff down, right? The defining characteristic of this decade, and you'll see it with drill music, is pitching stuff up. The UK drill music, that was like 2017, they were pitching stuff down. But if you look at like what's happening with like New York drill, especially like the newer underground stuff that's coming out, it's all like pitched up R&B samples and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, bro, like, get the Mariah Carey Butterfly album and fucking pitch that shit up. I'm telling you. But yo, shout out Kodak Black. Why not? Why not shout out Kodak Black? I like the open hat, but I need like that's got to get pitched up or something. What do you use the display monitor in the back for? Xbox, bro. What did I... What is this? This is D sharp minor and I went up how high? 3? That's my first time trying this on an 808 by itself. This plugin is awesome, and it was free. Makes me so happy. Let me do this. Oh, y'all thirsty, bro. Y'all thirsty. Screaming for the plugin screen. Y'all were fine. Y'all were fine looking at my face until I made the 808 sound saucy. Then you want to yell at me. Y'all don't care about me. Any hacks for pitching the hi-hat rolls in pattern mode? No, you can't pitch hi-hat rolls in pattern mode. Put it into a sample 1. Or just use different, I don't know, bro. I don't like that fucking sound. I just use a different get another hi-hat and pitch it down, you know, and then use it as an accent. Like what? here. I usually, like, before I do a roll, I'll do like a pitch down hat. Could you please show how to what? What is this you want to see? I mean, bro, if you want to do that, if you want to do that, if you want to do it, go here, man. Like, you want to do it like fucking like Southside and them, you know? If you want to do it like Southside and them, you got to be in a piano roll. That you can't. And if you want to do that, like, all I did is I made a macro. So here, I just click here, and now I'm in the piano roll. And you just find you just find the pitch bend for this one, bend it. Is there a way to get the impact pattern transferred to sample one tracks? Use more words. Like, tell me exactly what you're trying to do. You've got the whole chat box you can fill up with words. Explain it in detail. Because the problem, like, when you ask somebody a question in text, like, if you're asking something that they've never tried to do, like, you see the way I work. I've never tried to do that. So if I don't understand the context of what you're asking me for, I'm just gonna, like, not be able to visualize it. Well, you can't turn impact into sample one, right? You can't do that. But what you can do is you can go to go here, press event. Let's see here. You can convert the pattern to a part, right? And then you click again, and you go to instrument parts, and you say explode pitches to tracks, right? And now you have individual channels. You're still using impact, okay? But now you could track it out individually. Rename the lanes and everything. Let's go. I wanna go right here. No. We want you here. Ooh. You. Yeah. Let's go. God, so good. So good. So good. Have a good one, Al. Appreciate you, bro. Let's go. Gig says it's definitely gonna have fun with the pack. I hope so. I hope so, sir. depending, like